Virgin's blooded, keep her skin pure. You think she was onto something?
I don't know. Have you ever tried it?
No, well, because I guess if I was a girl, I might care more, but like I'm just not so inclined to care about how pure and smooth my skin is right now.
Guys, I found an impurity. Speaking of pure, I found an impurity on my prison.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, it must be addressed. What is this impurity?
It's not symmetrical. Probably because...
Really?
Yeah, I found something. Oh my god, this is horrible.
This is completely horrible.
Let's see.
One tile longer than the other?
11. Yeah. 10. See? That's a problem. That is a problem.
And this must be fixed.
Yes. I shall dismantle this road gate. I shall dismantle this door. And I shall dismantle this door.
Okay, so it's not too much then.
No. Really, it's not. It's not. Just a little annoyance on my end. Like I said, when it comes to this game, I really have OCD. Apparently.
Yeah.
Let's see. Garbage. Waar ben je? Daar je be. Gesundheit.
Thank you.
There, and then I need to have this like that, and then dismantle these, and these, and then these two, and then these two. Ah, looks horrible.
So sad.
Yeah.
Because because that would be the end of the world right there. I know, I see what you mean though. Like this game in you brings out your OCD or heavily.
Yeah, it's just like I see something that annoys me that because it isn't symmetrical, and I have to fix it right away.
I see. Excuse me.
Yeah, no problem. Take care. Take it easy.
Still got a little coughing.
I guess you need to train it a little more then, so it can be a wheezing.
Wow, I can't. We actually did that.
I am a horrible person, I know.
That's fine. Well, this prison's not that high security, I guess, because, I mean, yeah, you got some walls, but, like, there's no triple layer walls with barbed wire in between, whole barbed wire pits.
No, you can't have that.
You can?
There are limitations to what you can and cannot do in the prison. So next time that's sleep time, which is going to be in a couple of moments. It's currently getting close to 9 o'clock, and when it's 11 o'clock it should be sleep time. I'm going to do another shakedown, so that I can have that tool cleanup done.
Well, just when they want to go to sleep, you're going to fuck around with their sleep.
Doomy, would you hate me if he ever see me play... Oh, Doomy would hate me if he would ever see me play this game. So, no! Honestly, I'm watching Northern Lion playing this game, and he's nowhere near symmetrical as I am. Which just...
I would have it... Dude, I would have, like, literally, like, a chaos prison. Nothing would make sense, because they'd have no clue where anything is. I'd change shit up on them at random. It'd be like motherfucking Hogwarts here.
Let's see. I'm gonna dismantle that light, though. Speaking of lights, I think... 3... 3...
Can you keep the lights on in their cells, like remotely? Or do they have control over light?
Well, there is a fog of war.
No, I mean just like lights, like can they control the lighting in their own room?
I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There, perfect. I don't know if they can or cannot. There. Made some additional lights on the outside.
Yeah.
Let's see. Unfortunately, that this did mess up my deployment a little bit. That also sucks. I don't get why these aren't normal security. Well, they should be. But good. I think I've got a fairly well... sleep time.
Go to bed,
Shakedown.
guys.
Shakedown. Okay, Darkings. Darkings, sorry. I don't know if you said all too much this time, but you know, hope you enjoyed your stay. Hope that you follow my channel if you haven't done so already, because I'll be playing a lot more of this.
See you later, bro. Dockings.
Yeah.
So does this cuts into their sleep time, right? If you do a shakedown as they're gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, it
Or
is
have-
going to disturb them, and it is
Or
going
they
to
haven't-
annoy them.
Oh, but they haven't really fallen asleep yet, have they? It just started.
No. I actually started at like 3 o'clock at night.
Wow. So in the morning, 3 in the morning.
Yeah, I forgot. You know, I was busy fixing my garbage in the deliveries area, and
Wow. So just 3 in the fucking morning. That sounds like when they're just, finally contently off it. Doing their whole REM sleep thing.
yep.
And you're just like, fuck you guys.
You're not gonna get sleep tonight. You're gonna get
Nope.
searched.
Nope.
Because I want that grant of 20,000. I also want the grant of 10,000 that are gonna make some bets for me. And it's only 10 bets that I really need to make. Let's actually check my programs.
I hope eventually, you can also have, systems to flood gas into corridors. Like, just flood corridors with tear gas or something.
I don't know what you mean.
Like, eventually in the future. Have chemical... you can flood corridors with tear gas, so if they're rioting or something, just flood the whole corridor.
No. Well, maybe you can eventually,
With gas.
but not now.
Yeah,
Not now.
eventually. I'm just saying eventually that'd be cool. And, of course, you can start with tear gas, but eventually you can even have, just chlorine or
gas.
mustard. Yep.
Nerf cash.
You get out of line. Alright, guys. Oh, that would be a part of my ideal gulag.
You and your gulags.
Oh! Dude, another good option would be to force someone to be your snitch.
Speaking of, hey! Tool cleanup has been done, so. Done. Let's see. I am looking for potential confidential informants. Unfortunately, they don't exist yet. Not in this prison, though.
Sorry.
Okay, how about I buy some land then? Now that I have some money, I think I will. Will I, in fact, buy some land, or will I not? I'm thinking on this, but I'm also thinking like this or that. It's kind of difficult. Whoa, dude.
Alright, so what happened?
Well, my grant for the tool cleanup got done. So that is something good. Currently, I'm just seeing what can I do next. I want to expand. I want to buy land, but I don't know. I've got 4 patches of land that I can buy, and on one patch of land I can build 50 cells if I'm gonna do my other design, which I am.
I see.
To. So that's gonna be but on this patch of land I should be able to get around 100.
Ooh.
I'm gonna buy that patch of land. Whoop. And that means that all of a sudden, all this is mine. First of all, let's start dismantling the trees. Dismantle all the trees.
Oh. Why not start it out as a work camp though? Just barbed wire it. It started out as a work camp, and then like as the trees are felled, then turn it into.
I don't think that's possible. I mean, you
You
clearly
well, you
have some.
can't.
You clearly have some really cool ideas to make this like the ultimate nightmare prison. But you
Well,
can't
it's just
simply do that. You simply cannot do
I
that.
mean, just like wall off with like barbed wire, and as the trees are gradually cut down, close it in with more barbed wire, and then when the trees are all gone by the prisoners, you sew off all that wood, then you can start building the prison. Hell, use prison labor to build their own prison.
I don't know.
Wait, no, that might not be such a good idea.
First, I
No,
need to see.
use max security to build the prisons because they'll never see it. No, use death row to build prisons.
I don't have death rows.
Yes, I know. Just ideas for another day. One day. Hopefully one day. No, but I like the idea of a forced informant. Like one who like is given either that or you're basically told, they know they'll go after that. the execution chamber.
Two, three. I'm just gonna like start planning out my prison already.
Yeah, make sure it's all symmetrical.
Yes, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I need to buy more land. 10. I'm gonna need to buy more land here. 20,000. So I spent 40,000 on a huge patch of land over here. And I can just buy even more land. On the opposite, on this side of the road. It's really crazy.
Oh, well. Oh, that'd be great if you could have a work camp, like plant crops, build factories and shit. Oh, dude, that would be fucking great.
You and your ideas, man. Really.
Yeah, I just feel like think about it, actual work camp, like just go here.
Well, what I've actually done, I actually sent the intro version, which are the developers of this game, an email with some ideas for a possible campaign.
A campaign, huh?
A campaign. Like the first mission, you would just start out with the original patch of land that you start out with every prison, or even slightly smaller, and you would have like 7 days in order to have in order to get a prison with 50 capacity. And because it's 7 days, on the 7th day, all 50 prisoners are going to be arriving in just one massive group.
Huh.
You would
okay.
like get a couple of grants that you can start off with, so that you basically learn what the game is all about, and then after like 7 days, you're gonna have 5 days in order to make sure that prisoners are all well fed and such, just to get like a feel for the game. And then in the next campaign, and after 5 days you would win the mission, and then the next campaign, this was a really fun idea that I had, is that you basically are assigned to a new prison, a prison that already exists, but it's completely torn to shreds.
Okay, so that reminds me, it's like Sim City, like I remember like they had scenario missions kind of like that.
Yeah, so the parts of the foundation would be missing, parts of the walls would be missing, furniture for your prison cells are like everywhere. It's up to you to like put them in the proper places and
get it actually going.
Get it going. You would have like 30 capacity right away.
Oh, and then like another scenario, you could have something like where you have some of the worst prisoners in the entire country.
That is actually the third mission I had in mind, is to have like you start out, or you come to a new prison. You're so tight. Damn
No,
it.
hold on just a second. Ah.
Let him do what he must. Well, I just continue to plan here. There.
All right, sorry about that.
No problem.
All right, I think I got something from my throat, so hopefully it'll be better now. Must be got irritated because I'm like talking, so whatevs.
You're irritated because I am here.
No, 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 no. Well, no, my throat is irritated because I've been talking. I think that, unless it just act up again randomly.
Now let's hope not.
Um,
So I'm just designing my prison. But yeah, the third mission would be like a really interesting mission in where you would be sent to a prison that already is functional,
yeah.
except for the fact that it has no staff.
Huh.
And it's an even worse problem because you've got like 5 classes of types of security for your prisoners, namely minimum security, normal security, maximum security, super max, and then protective custody. And it's really important to keep those separated because otherwise it's going to be massive riots and you're going to get your protective custody guys killed like on the fly, and there's pretty much nothing you can do about it. So what you want to do is you need to find a way to separate those with regimes and with deployments for designation for which kind of security prisoner is allowed where exactly, so that they won't mix, they won't get to interact with each other, all that jazz. And then eventually you would be you would have to make more prison cells, of course, because there are more prisoners than you've got capacity. And then once that is entirely sorted out, you need to have a couple of grants in regards to your security force, like maximum security and all that kind of jazz. And then when 5 days have passed, you win the mission and you move on to the next thing. So it's really it's a really interesting concept that I had, and I see that I already flipped it up again, or did I? Yes, I did. Thank goodness.
That does work out. Oh, good scenario would be go to a prison where the basically all your workers are corrupt as hell. That would be fucking tough to deal with.
Yep.
Think about all your staff are corrupt.
That would be pretty darn annoying indeed.
Did you just kill your entire plan?
Yep.
Why?
Because I once again fucked up.
Oh.
And I mean, I placed this fence around here because this was the utmost edge of the map. But that doesn't mean that is going to be where I'm going to leave the fence. I need to have it properly. 6, 7, 8, 9. There. Then here. Then here. Because I'm going to make another deliveries area. I'm basically going to duplicate this entire area on this side over there.
Can't copy paste it?
I do have a cloning tool. So in terms of...
That might help.
I can do that. Yeah, you're indeed, Vasily. That is something I indeed forgot to mention. Is that at the start of that mission, with all the mixed up security prisoners, it's gonna be
starts with a
riot. It starts with a riot. So you've got emergencies where you can have a fireman, a riot squad, and paramedics. So you want to have that riot squad right away.
I wonder eventually if they'll expand the prisoner types you can get. You can get even terrorists come in, or I mean, do they have protective custody right now?
Yeah, but
Prisoners?
you need to designate them. You know, if you see like an ex-law
Okay.
enforcement amongst your prisoners, you want to put them in protective custody. And the
Yeah.
funny thing is, this small building at the very back of my prison is currently maximum security, but the building I am going to be building over here and on the opposite side of the place as well, that's going to be my maximum security wings, and then that small little jail that I have now for my maximum security is going to be
Yeah.
protective custody.
Okay, that works. Oh, yeah, because you won't usually have too many protective custody.
Indeed. Now, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Said
6,
Vasily,
7,
it's not
8.
Guantanamo Bay, but we can make it Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, but is that
We
like
could with a
advisable?
we could one day we can make this. Vasily, one day we can make this into like a gulag. We can make this Stalag Luft 3. We can make this. Oh dear, we could make this like friggin' what are some really bad Stalinist gulags? We could make this like North Korean gulags. We could make this like Yodok in North Korea. Oh, that would be great. Well, that one was interesting because like basically prisoners there are sorted by their designation of what they are. And they got kind of weird classifications. So, like, there was a whole separate wing of the prison. Like, and this was a gulag, I should say, because it wasn't one facility. It was just basically a giant mountain range area turned into a prison.
Kind of what I'm
Once-
doing. Just have several separate buildings and designate them like you
Yeah,
go
but
in
this
here,
was-
you go in here.
yeah. I mean, there was no buildings, though. That's right. Well, I mean, there were buildings, but like people's houses and shit. But like there was one wing just devoted to like people from Japan
Okay.
for North. Like, and basically, the only time they would really meet many of the other wings was during execution. Like, where they wanted everyone to see like of execution of traitors to whatever the cause. So.
That is cool.
And that's when they would actually meet a lot of the wings that they didn't even know existed.
That is
Like
really
I think like one of the maximum security gulags, they said they had a wing for prisoners of war from the like Republic of Korea prisoners from the Korean War. They like still have them around. I don't know, just a lot of gully attack. Oh, see, there we go, Vasily. Yes, we can remake Gully Attack.
Now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more, like so. I think. So this is 8. Yeah, that's gonna be enough. Okay, then I would have. Do I have that here? Yes, I would have that here. 7 times 7. 7 times 7. This will be my.
Oh, dude, we could make this another Vortuka Magadan. Oh my god, we can do this. What do you build? Are these like? What are? This is a very narrow building. Like, what is this? Oh, showers or?
Yeah, the small thing that I'm making over here is going to be shower. This is going to be my common room. This is going to be a small storage area. Then,
Wait, this is max security, right?
yeah, but I like to have everything everywhere. Hey, exotic
Okay.
kitten. How do you say my name? Paul Jongejans. Oh, Vasily. Jesus. 7 times 8. Darn it. 7. There. Okay. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1. Have that here. There we go. Seven times 9.
Well, what's working on here now? Like, well, I think I see the shower room down there, but what is this kind of narrowish thing you're making here?
I don't know, but something is off though. So over here, I'm gonna have my solitary. I'm gonna have 9 solitary cells for 50 prisoners.
Well, they are max security. So
they are max security. Yeah, you're right. Although something is kind of off, something feels off. Although it shouldn't.
It's just because of the layout, like, it's looking that way because there's that bottom bit that isn't like the others. Oh, it's throwing your perception off.
Probably.
I don't think there's anything asymmetrical.
Yeah. Because this building isn't going to be symmetrical, but once I finish the building here on the opposite side, it's going to be a mirror image of this building.
I see.
So, eventually it is going to be symmetrical.
I'm telling you, dude, make it like Hogwarts. Chaos everywhere. Like, road paths don't even lead the same half the time. Paths switch to other paths. Dude, I would so make that if I could. Prisoners get lost within them. They get forever lost sometimes. That'd be amazing.
Oh, wait. I remember. 1, 2. 7 times 7. 7 times 7.
It's 49.
7 times 8. 7 times 7. 7 times 7.
What are all these 7 times 7 blocks? A solitary?
Nope. The 7 times 8 over here is going to be my staff room. I'm going to have my own security room in here, my own infirmary. There's going to be a power station, and in here...
Okay.
I don't know yet.
Just room for expansion somewhere.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can you build watchtowers at least?
Nope.
What? What kind of prison doesn't have watchtowers?
Don't ask me, mate. Don't ask me.
No, they need to add that pronto. Like, you need watchtowers.
Yeah. Some people say that you need watchtowers. Some people say like, that's obsolete. You don't need that. But I honestly think that it would be a smarter idea to have watchtowers.
Oh, it would just. Who cares?
You can actually have like perimeter walls.
Yeah.
Around your facility, although they're gonna cost $200 per square. So putting them around this already is gonna cost me like I'm gonna go bankrupt and then some. So I don't want to do that. I am going to dismantle the gates over here.
It's okay if you go bankrupt because you'll get the money back with all the new prisoners.
Yeah, I need to have the money first in order to spend it on prisoners.
No loans. No loans for prisons.
Yeah, you can have up to, I think, 5,000 in loans, really. It's really pathetic how little you can loan.
What? Dude, you should totally, like, say, give me a bigger loan or I'm going to unleash my prisoners on you.
That would be funny.
We go, like, give me a loan, man.
Got the loan shark blues. got a